This weekend's storm, another reminder of where we live. The island has a long history of wild storms, and about this time 20 years ago, we had the same combination of high tides and strong winds, and the wicked combo created a big mess for many.
All across southern Vancouver Island, Mother Nature is at her finest. Huge waves stack up along the Jordan River shore, flooding the West Coast Road, drawing storm watchers from near and far.
We don't see nothing quite like this, but we do see waves crash, and I mean, today they're coming over the road. It's quite nice to see this kind of action out here.
Something about the waves crashing over the road, I mean, you don't see that everywhere, right?
No, you don't, no. And of course, people hear about the surfing, but we just come to surf watch.
And in Sydney, strong southeast winds and a high tide, the perfect combination for waves that pound oceanfront homes like this one. And as the day progressed and the winds picked up, fallen trees became an issue, this one blocking a lane of traffic on Highway 14 near Jordan River. Several big trees came down in other places too, including this large oak tree taking down a power line in Oak Bay.
We just heard this huge crash, and my husband was putting the Christmas things away, and we thought he'd fallen. And we just couldn't believe it when we saw it.
And East Saanich Road in central Saanich is partially blocked as locals use a tractor to move this fallen tree. George Spence loves his waterfront property along the Gorge Waterway, but admits this is a bit ridiculous. Abnormally high tides and strong winds are pushing the water high into his backyard and almost over a new patio. A patio he built extra high just 3 years ago after a record tide nearly flooded him out.
You know, we're totally dry inside, so it's just a time that we have to be careful. We want to be here, make sure that it isn't going no higher than it was 3 years ago.
Others along the Gorge Waterway are watching the tides too, sandbags barely holding the water back at this hotel in Esquimalt. A New Year's Day trip to the playground is out of the question for many, and further up island, parts of Port Alberni are underwater tonight as well.
Island Rewind is brought to you by Arbutus RV. Whatever your adventure, 6 island locations to serve you.